Hey there, financial freedom seekers. Today, we're diving deep into a concept that's going to completely flip how you think about work, money, and life. I'm talking about becoming time rich, and trust me, it's way more valuable than just having a massive bank account. This is the Finance Virtuoso channel. If you're new here, hit subscribe and the notification bell for the best money tips and tricks. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine being so dedicated to your career that you're working non-stop, believing that success means sacrificing everything. This was Lacey Philippica's reality a decade ago. She was climbing the corporate ladder in the mining industry, on track to become a VP, working so hard that she couldn't even take a single day off. But here's the brutal truth, that relentless pursuit of success came with a massive cost. Her health started to crumble. She wasn't just tired, she was completely burnt out. 18 months of non-stop work resulted in a complete physical breakdown. And I mean complete. She was bedridden for 5 weeks, feeling helpless and hopeless. Think about that for a moment. At 26 years old, she found herself unable to do anything. All that motivation, all that drive that had pushed her career forward, suddenly meant nothing. She was stuck in bed, surrounded by tissues, wondering if this was going to be her future. The breaking point came when she flew 4,000 kilometers home to her mother, completely defeated. A virus had sent her to bed, but her poor health choices and lack of energy reserves kept her there. The consequences were permanent. She lost half the hearing in her right ear and developed stress-induced teeth grinding that left her with what she calls her mouth bling, crowns on her rear molars. But here's where the story takes an incredible turn. Instead of giving up, she decided to completely redesign her life. She took leave without pay and traveled through South America with her partner. And let me tell you, nothing puts your work into perspective quite like standing in front of a man-made marvel like Machu Picchu. This experience introduced her to a revolutionary concept: mini-retirements. Forget waiting until you're 65 to start enjoying life. Why not take small chunks of time off while you're young and healthy? It's a radical rethinking of how we approach work and life. Now, let's talk about financially independent, retiring early. But here's the mind-blowing twist: it's not really about retirement. It's about buying back your time and gaining the freedom to choose how you live. The concept is beautifully simple. Stop spending money on stuff you don't need. Save aggressively. Invest those savings in assets that generate income. We're talking properties, shares, index funds. The goal is to reach a point where your assets generate enough income to sustain your lifestyle. Let me introduce you to Peter Adene, known as Mr. Money Mustache. This guy did something most people would never consider. When he started working, instead of upgrading his lifestyle with each paycheck, he kept living like a broke college student. He saved 60% of his income, living on just 40% while investing the rest. By age 30, he could choose to stop working because his investments were covering his living costs. But here's the crucial part: he didn't stop living. He didn't sit on a beach doing nothing. Instead, he gained the freedom to pursue meaningful work, to solve problems, to live intentionally. Lacey's own journey began even earlier. At 10 years old, her mother taught her the power of saving. She saved half of every dollar she received, from pocket money to birthday gifts. By 19, she had enough saved for a car deposit, but her mother's one sentence changed everything: that could be a deposit on a home. Fast forward, and by 31, she had reached financial independence. When she had her first child, she didn't stress about income. Her assets were working for her, giving her the ultimate luxury: choice. Here's the most important revelation: this isn't about getting rich. It's about solving humanity's biggest challenges. Overpopulation, pollution, homelessness, war, these problems need brilliant minds. And those minds can't be stuck grinding away at jobs they hate, stressed about making ends meet. The most successful FIRE practitioners aren't sitting idle. They're out changing the world. Their work is no longer motivated by money, but by passion, by purpose, by the desire to solve meaningful problems. This requires a fundamental mindset shift. Stop seeing money as something to spend, and start seeing it as a tool to buy your freedom. Every dollar saved is essentially purchasing a minute of future time. Every investment is a vote for your future self's freedom. Let's get tactical about how to actually achieve this time-rich lifestyle. Most people hear financial independence and immediately think it's impossible. But I'm going to break down exactly how ordinary people can make this extraordinary shift. First, let's talk about the numbers. Most financial experts recommend saving 10 to 15% of your income. But fire practitioners? They're saving 50 to 70%. It sounds impossible, but it's about ruthless prioritization and understanding the difference between what you need and what you want. Start by tracking every single dollar you spend for 3 months. And I mean everything: that morning coffee, those random online purchases, those subscription services you forgot you even had. You'll be shocked at how much money leaks out of your wallet without you even realizing it. Next, develop what we call the value lens. Before every purchase, ask yourself, is this bringing genuine value to my life, or is this just temporary satisfaction? That $5 daily coffee? That's $150 a month. That's $1,800 a year that could be invested and growing. Let's talk investment strategies. Index funds are your best friend. They're low cost, diversified, and have historically provided solid returns. The S&P 500 has averaged about 10% annual returns over the long term. Imagine putting $500 a month into an index fund from age 25 to 45. You could be looking at close to $250,000 without breaking a sweat. Real estate is another powerful tool. But I'm not talking about buying a mansion. I'm talking about strategic property investments. Look for properties in growing areas. Consider house hacking, where you might live in one part of a property and rent out the other sections to cover your mortgage. Side hustles are another critical component. In today's digital economy, there are countless ways to generate additional income. Freelance writing, digital marketing, online tutoring, creating digital products, the opportunities are endless. An extra $500 a month invested can make a massive difference over time. Debt is the enemy of time richness. High-interest credit card debt, car loans, unnecessary consumer debt, these are financial quicksand. Develop an aggressive debt elimination strategy. The interest you're paying is literally stealing time from your future self. Mental preparation is just as crucial as financial preparation. You're going against the societal script that says you must work 40 to 50 hours a week until you're 65. You'll face criticism, confusion, and sometimes outright hostility from people who don't understand your vision. Build a community of like-minded individuals. Join FIRE forums, attend financial independence meetups, follow blogs and podcasts. Surrounding yourself with people who are also pursuing this lifestyle will provide motivation, strategies, and support. Health is wealth, and I mean that literally. Many people pursuing financial independence also focus on physical and mental wellness. Healthy habits mean lower medical costs, more energy, and the ability to actually enjoy the time you're buying back. Don't forget about continuous learning. The most successful time-rich individuals are constantly educating themselves about personal finance, investing, and personal development. Read books, take online courses, attend workshops. Knowledge is the most valuable asset you can invest in. Taxation matters too. Learn about tax-advantaged accounts like 401(k)s, IRAs. Understand how to minimize your tax burden legally. Every dollar saved in taxes is a dollar that can be invested and working for you. Know though that there will be setbacks. Investments won't always perform perfectly. Life will throw curveballs. The key is consistency and adaptability. Your definition of success will change. It's no longer about the corner office or the fancy car. It's about freedom. It's about having the ability to wake up and choose how you spend your day. It's about aligning your time with your values. Are you ready to rewrite your financial story? Are you prepared to prioritize time over traditional markers of success? The path isn't easy, but I promise you, it's worth every single step.